Next topic is metallic carbonyl. So in the metallic carbonyl, the transition metal complexes are bonded with the carbon monoxide through the carbon. So the metal carbon bond is formed in the metallic carbonyl. So actually the carbon monoxide is a neutral ligand. So the first here homoleptic carbonyl is nickel tetracarbonyl was first reported by Mon in 1890. So this metallic carbonyls are widely studied. So why we are studying this metallic carbonyl means, so because its industrial importance, so it is used as a catalytic property. So it gives the catalytic property. So and also their ability to release the carbon monoxide. So the metallic carbonyl is divided into two types. So first one is classification based on the number of metal atoms present. The second one is the classification based on the structure. So first one is the classification based on the number of metal atom. So in that again it's divided into two types. So mononuclear carbonyl and the this one is the mononuclear carbonyl. So and then next one is the polynuclear carbonyl. So in the mononuclear carbonyl, so the carbonyl group is attached with only one metal. So example nickel tetracarbonyl. So the structure is tetrahedral in shape. So iron pentacarbonyl, the shape of that compound is trigonal bipyramidal. So in that examples, in the complex, only one metal is attached with the carbonyl. So next example is chromium hexacarbonyl. The structure is octahedral in shape. So in that the chromium metal is attached with the carbonyl group. So next one is the polynuclear carbonyl. So in that two or more metals are attached with the ligand. So ligand is here carbonyl. So again this one is divided into two types, homonuclear and the heteronuclear. Homonuclear means here the two metal is both the cobalt. Here Mn, both the two metals are manganese. Here both three metals are Fe only. The same metal is attached to the carbonyl. That one we call it as the homonuclear. So in the heteronuclear, so the two metals, in this example Mn and Co, two metals are attached with the carbonyl group. So in the second example Mn and Re, the two metals are attached with the carbonyl group. So we are call it as the heteronuclear. So next classification is classification based on the structure. The structure of the binuclear metal carbonyl involve either metal-metal bond or bridging CO group or both. The carbonyl group, the ligand carbonyl is attached to only one metal atom is referred to as terminal carbonyl group. Those attached to two metals, the carbonyl group is attached to one metal means we call it as the terminal carbonyl group. The carbonyl group is attached to the two metal means we call it as the bridging carbonyl. So this one is the non-bridged metal carbonyl. So in this metal carbonyl do not contain any bridging ligand. So here the carbonyl is directly attached to the metal atom. So these are the examples for the non-bridged metal carbonyls. So second one is the non-bridged metal carbonyl which contain the terminal carbonyl as well as metal-metal bond. So here no bridging is there, but that metal-metal bond is there, and also the terminal carbonyl is attached with the metal. So this is the example for the non-bridged metal carbonyl which contain the terminal carbonyl as well as the metal-metal bond. So next one is the bridged carbonyl. So in this metal carbonyl which contain one or more bridging carbonyl. So here the two metals are connected by the carbonyl group through the bridge. So here how many bridges there? 1, 2, 3 carbonyl groups are connecting the two Fe atoms. So this one is an example for the bridged carbonyl. So next example, so in the cobaltate, in the dicobalto carbonyl. So here the two cobalt group is there. The two cobalt group is connected by the bond, and also the cobalt group is connected with the terminal carbonyl. The one has metal-metal bond between the cobalt atom. So and the other has the two bridging CO ligand. Here metal-metal bond is there and also the bridging carbonyl group is there.